More disturbing police body camera released today. This one showing the hammer attack against the husband of former House Speaker Nancy Pelosi last October.
A judge approved the release of the video this week, and WGN's Shannon Halligan is joining us from the newsroom with more tonight. Shannon?
Yeah, 82-year-old Paul Pelosi underwent surgery for serious injuries he sustained to his head and arms. We heard from former Speaker Nancy Pelosi today about the newly released video. A warning, though, some of these images may be disturbing. Newly released video shows the attack on Paul Pelosi, the husband of former U.S. House Speaker Nancy Pelosi last year.
Drop the hammer.
Police body camera footage shows David DePape strike the 82-year-old with a hammer. The video was released after news agencies sought access to evidence in the case. Prosecutors said DePape broke into the couple's San Francisco home on October 28th. He told police he was going after then Speaker Pelosi to hold her hostage. DePape believed the discredited conspiracy that Democrats stole the 2020 election from former President Donald Trump. In the 911 call to San Francisco police, Paul Pelosi tries to alert the dispatcher while DePape is in the room.
No. This gentleman just came into the house, and he wants to wait there for my wife to come home.
0, 2,
and so,
4 and 48.
Anyway, he told me to put the phone down.
Do you know who the person is?
No, I don't know who he is. He has this. He's telling me not to do anything.
Congresswoman Pelosi spoke to reporters after the video was made public, saying she does not plan to watch it.
As you know, today there was a release of some information. I have not heard the 911 call. I have not heard the confession. I have not seen the break-in, and I have absolutely no intention of seeing the deadly assault on my husband's life. I won't be making any more statements about this case as it proceeds, except to again thank people and inform them of Paul's progress.
The former speaker said her husband continues to make progress, but that it will take more time. DePape has pleaded not guilty and is being held without bail. He faces charges including attempted murder, elder abuse, and assaulting an immediate family member of a federal official. Live in the newsroom, Shannon Halligan, WGN News.
Thank you, Shannon.